Hello guys, what's going on? Over here from Twitch. I have been receiving a lot of questions about the Multishot build, why I play it, and what I think is the the great thing about it. So basically, to begin with, the reason I'm not playing Marauder is the playstyle doesn't really suit me, in my opinion. Unfortunately, it is a bit boring. I know it is very powerful, but that's beside the question. I want to have a good time when I'm streaming, and I want you guys to have a good time with me. So a lot of people have been asking about, why don't you make a G or AD or something? Just, show us, and explain us through it. Explain what you're doing, what you're focusing on, and all that stuff. So I will. So let's go ahead and have a look at the gear pretty quickly. We have the full unhallowed set. We have focus and restrain and focus. We have the Hellfire Amulet with a unefficient passive. We have the Deadman's Legacy, of course, combined with the Recurve. Witching Hour, of course, for more damage and attack speed. The basics are, as always, Thrill of the Hunt, Tactical Advantage. We should switch for you guys. You can go for Awareness, or if you're greedy like me, you go for Steady Aim here. Steady Aim. So you have Thrill of the Hunt, Steady Aim, Ambush, Ballistics, and Hell of the Week. Alright, that's on my passive. Hell of the Week. Really good passive. Let's have a look at my cube. We have Dawn, of course. We have the Visage of Goons and the Command Elements. Some people use Cindercoat, but I actually prefer the Visage of Goons instead. You go for On Your Vengeance, you go for the Seath Rune instead of Dark Heart, because the Visage of Goons provides you with the Dark Heart in the cube automatically, which is kind of nice. So anyway, a GR80 here. This is how we'll do it. So, most important thing you want to do here, you want to constantly shoot. You don't want to have a max cap on your hatred. That is the most important thing here. You want to keep your procs up at all time. You want to see if you can bait more density without dying. Here we have decent density. We're not looking for any elites yet, so it's all about smashing. Very important, here we have archers, for example. They will shoot arrows at you, obviously. You want to try to dodge each and every arrow thrown at you at all times. So you want to be able to notice the mob types you're up against, what they will do to you, when they will do it, how fast what they're doing will travel towards you. So you can bait the archers to shoot their arrows at you and then switch your angle, or go into a vault. You want to vault a lot when you're playing without steady aim. You want to try to bait as much as possible. So here we have the Thunderstorm, Orbiter, Frozen, and Desecrator. So we want to bait the Thunderstorm. It has been baited. Next up, we should have Desecrator followed by Frozen after this Thunderstorm. There we go. That's the Frozen baited. Now we can just take range and just burn them down, basically. Also, one of the most important things when you're playing a CoE kind of build, especially with the Multishot build, you wanna, if you're playing with Stricken, I'm not playing with Stricken right now, you wanna be able to have a full hatred pool ready when you have your CoE firing coming. For example, like now, so you can hold it down, smash until it's ready. So, I mean, it is pretty basic in general. Try to position yourself better by having, you can go greedy and stand close as well sometimes. It is a bit different from drift to drift. But sometimes you have Lacuna Prowlers which are jumping at you, you have people throwing fireballs at you, you just have to dodge everything. Make sure to not take any damage whatsoever if you're playing without awareness and you're going for steady aim instead of awareness. A lot of people have been telling me on my stream I should focus on going for awareness instead, and I totally agree with them. Another thing which is very important is for you to try and get your Oculus ring underway. I'm actually very bad at that from time to time. That Frozen Pulse, by the way, it will chase you until you're standing still on top of it. So you want to basically bait it so that when it comes towards you, you want to position it where you want it. Right, we have another elite here, and we have Vortex, Desecrator, Molten, and Reflect damage. Luckily for each and every Demon Hunter out there, Reflect damage has been nerfed pretty severely, and it is not that dangerous anymore. I just said stay in the Oculus if you need to. It provides you with a lot of damage. You have 85 from 75 to 85% damage increased on it. Very, very, very strong. Especially if you combine your COE with that rain proc, you do tons of damage. Mortar, we have mortar, shielding, orbiter, minion, vortex as well. So if you have vortex, you need to stay away from the target. It's very important to not get pulled in. If you get pulled into a vortex, or with the vortex to orbiter, desecrator, or any kind of melee type mob, they will ravage you and they will do it quickly, so you have to be very careful. You can, if you want, you can bait that vortex proc from the mobs, but you have to be very ready with popping your the vault immediately afterwards. Alright guys, so anyway, I'm gonna have to apologize a bit. I'm actually recording a video, no editing, nothing, because basically I don't know how to do that stuff. I'm very bad at stuff like that. Alright, so when we have a COE fire up, we can be a bit greedy. Okay, we got a conduit here as well. So conduit, you wanna max range on the conduit, try to bait some stuff, take your range, shoot a bit. Keep your Wraps of Clarity buff up and running all the time, but using your evasive fire from time to time. The blue mobs, it's worth to kill them with this one. You want to have, make sure that you're out of range for them. Just make sure that they actually get hit by the conduit. You kill a blue pack with conduit very quickly. On the yellow ones, however, it can be a bit more tedious, a bit more annoying, a bit more difficult to actually make it. That's why I recommend, as a multi-shot even in general, to not go for that. Actually not go for, champion packs. You have elite packs, the blue one, and champion packs, the yellow one. They usually have a lot more HP, so something that's very important when you're playing up against a champion pack or champion mob. You need to kite him and kill him and stack up your stricken at the same time as you're trying to find more density inside the rift. And a key note to this is basically to learn to stutter shoot. Basically it's called shooting, moving, fire move, fire move, fire move, fire move, move all the time. So you dodge everything that's thrown at you, basically. You have arrows incoming and whatnot, stuff like that needs to be dodged because otherwise you're gonna die, especially if you're greedy like me playing without your awareness. Which is, in all honesty, is something very, very, very powerful and more fun to play with. If you're playing hardcore, guys, I do not recommend going without your awareness. You will probably be sad within not too long. Right? So yeah, I actually forgot to check that mob type, but here we have some Lacuna Prowlers, we got some archers. So basically something else that is pretty important is you want to try to kill mobs so you don't have to worry about being killed from behind. Alright? You want to have space and always looking to shoot towards you unless you have an elite pack you want to kite into more density. Like I said, Oculus rain spawns, try to stand in them. Don't risk it sometimes, you have a lot of different situations where you should use it, where you should not use it. So for example, like here, very good Oculus position, you have some walls protecting you and whatnot. So that can be quite nice. And same here, always try to find the big rooms to fight in, so you can cleave a lot of mobs at the same time with the Unhallowed Essence. Build a multi-shot, because your cleave is humongously big. You have your ballistics shooting rockets from it, so you do a lot of damage with these things. Same here, we have frozen, shielding, vortex, and teleporter. So this can be pretty annoying if they have a fast melee attack with the teleport. They can teleport and bam, smash you and you're dead if you're running without awareness, or you could lose your awareness proc. Basically, it could be pretty lethal situation. Same here, constantly shoot, constantly try to bait mob, hit them from your maximum distance at all times. Challenging pylon, use it to to scout with your vault. You're not using discipline when you have this shrine up and running. Archers. Poison enchanted mobs, they will explode when they die, then can be very annoying, blocking paths for you and stuff like that. We're gonna go into that next. 3% more, if you have 3% more, never, or if you have 5% more, don't go for an elite pack or champion pack. It's gonna take way too long. Just focus on white mob. It will be a lot more easier for you. Same here, we have the boss here. We got Mr. What's his name? His name is Bloodmore. He will leap, take your range. Stay still when you have your CV fire and spam that button. Just stack up your stricken if you run the stricken as well. And just make sure you're always looking at him so you can see when he's actually trying to jump at you. Very, very, very important. With that CV fire incoming, maximum hatred, spam that button. Same here, try to stand still as much as possible. Just shoot. Can't believe I actually survived. It's always maximum range, but you want to be able to see what the mob is, what the boss is throwing at you. For example, if you're fighting Perdition, I was kind of hoping now I would be fighting Perdition, but I'm not. Perdition has two abilities. He loads up and then he throws some discs around everywhere, and the other one is the Blind Strike. The Blind Strike is avoidable at all times if you're paying attention to what he's doing. So anyway guys, yeah, this was the Multishot tutorial build for you guys. I hope some of you got some tips about it. Maybe it will increase your playstyle or you will have more fun playing it. Alright? So yeah, that's it for me. If you have any questions, drop by my Twitch. I have a study schedule, and yeah, or you just type a link, comment in the description below. I'm pretty new to this. Go ahead and do what you want. You're welcome to contact me. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you around. Take care.